In this video, I will show you how to add a hotel booking form to your WordPress website quickly and easily. The first thing that we need to do is open up Elfsight. This is the tool that we will be using to build the widget, and I've linked it in the description below. Go ahead and click on that link and it will take you straight over to this page. This link also ensures that everything connects properly when we embed it. From here, just enter your email into this box to sign up for free, and then on this next page, create your password. Just like that, we are signed up and ready to go. So from here, to create the hotel booking form, we just want to go to search widgets in this top right corner, and we want to look for form builder. So if we just type form up here, we can see form builder is the first option. So we can go ahead and click into this. And this is now going to load up the template library that we can choose from. So all we are going to do inside of this template library is simply scroll along until we see the hotel booking form right here. Even though this looks very different to the one that I showed you at the beginning, right now this is a side panel. So if you want to use this as a side panel, fantastic. But if not, if you want to use this like you saw in the beginning, this is very easy to change. So all we need to do is click right here on continue with this template. And now we can go through and we can change the field. So the first thing to do is just go through and delete any of the fields that you don't need. So for me, this is going to be attachment. I'm going to delete this, and also website URL. We don't need this. So let's go ahead and delete this. Now we have their name, email address, phone number, and message. These are perfect. So now we can go in and we can start making changes. The first change that I'm going to make is going down to the column width, and I'm just going to set all of these to full. So we can go to the email address as well and change this to full. Then I'm just going to back out and make the phone number full as well. So let's change this to full, just like that. Then what we can do is add any additional fields. So to make a very simple form here, we definitely need the check-in and checkout dates. So we can go to add field here at the bottom. We have a lot of different options and a lot of different information that we can collect. But I'm going to go for the date right here. And we can say for the label, check in date, just like this. Then we can make this a required field, of course. We can click on done. And then I'm also going to add another date right here. And I'm going to say check out date, just like that. And then I want to move these up a little bit. So I'm just going to add them above the message by clicking and dragging. And the form fields are now built out. What we can then do is we can play around with the header, the submit button, the footer, and the success message. So going into the header, instead of saying get in touch, I'm going to say book your stay. Just like that, we can change the caption as well. You can add a logo or a cover image if you would like. That is the header. We can then play around with the submit button. We can change the color of this at a later step, but for now we can just change the text. And then we can also change the success message when somebody goes through and they actually fill this out. So that is the build form area. We can then go down to the email. And in this area, this is where we choose the email that will be notified when somebody fills this out. Now, by default, this will be set up to the email that you signed up to Elfsight with. So if you would like to change this, we can click in and then we can change the email right here. We can then go down to the layout. And this is where we can actually embed this on the page rather than having it as a sidebar. So this is something I always like to do. We can then go down to the appearance, and this is where we can change the colors. So for example, if I want to change this color from this kind of green color right here to maybe more of a blue, we can set that right there. We can also play around with how this form looks. So maybe we want to go for something like this. And once we have that set up and created, and you've customized your widget to look how you would like it to look, all we then have to do is click on publish in this top right corner. And Elfsight is now going to take us over to this screen where we can choose our plan. Now, the plan that you go for depends on how many monthly website visitors you get. So as you can see, we have a plan for 5,000 views, 50,000 views, so on and so forth. But we also have a free plan right here for if you just have a small website or if you want to test Elfsight out. Once you have selected your plan, Elfsight is then going to give us a piece of code. And this code is how we are going to embed the hotel booking form onto our website. So all we need to do is click on copy code, and then we can open up our WordPress website. And then all we need to do is scroll down to the area that we want to add this hotel booking form. I'm going to add mine right here. Then we just click on this plus icon in the top left corner and search for HTML. This is the element that we need right here, custom HTML. So we just drag this into the website. And then all we are going to do is click on this and copy in the code from Elfsight. Now in the editor, this is going to remain as text, but on the actual website, this is going to show up as the widget. So to show you this, we can click on save and then go ahead and preview the website. And now if we scroll down, just like this, the hotel booking form that we just created is now going to appear on your WordPress website.